So the next door, for me at least, was domes and virtual reality works. After working on all these type of different projection mapping projects using architecture, I began to feel like there is something missing. Even though the scales are getting larger, we're still looking at flat surfaces, but with domes and virtual reality, we can be fully immersed in that world, and the experience can be even more intense and more expressive. Interesting for me to work on this project was understanding that equirectangular 360 visual formats, so I was able to showcase the same piece as a panoramic piece, or in VR headsets, or in geodesic domes, so that made it possible to showcase it in multiple places simultaneously. This is called mediated virtuality. This was my next VR work, basically my graduation project in that master's studies. So with this one, I was involved in Autodesk's Pier 9 residency in San Francisco, and they have this beautiful digital fabrication workshop. So in a way, I found myself in an ideal place to work on these physical sculptures with 3D printing. I call these transcendental objects, as if they're coming from a higher dimension and appearing as these complex geometrical forms in our world. So with this one, I was able to bring physical interaction into VR experiences using Vive trackers. So the tracker knows where the physical object is, and you have a 3D printed version of them in your hands, and you're able to interact with that, and gradually objects that you hold in your hands becomes a space around you. So I was able to play with the sense of scale and also the presence of existing both in digital world and physical world at the same time, because all the objects and the table are mapped in the same locations. Experience starts even before the headset, but when you have the headset on, you're in a more enhanced world of digital art.